I will give you the world, baby girl. You just gotta be worth it. You don't gotta be perfect. You just gotta be worth it. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Hey, what's up guys, it's Jenny. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna be doing a get ready with me. We're gonna go to the Chris Brown concert. I've kind of been vlogging the day. You know how my vlogs usually go? They don't, so the vlog will probably be up before this one, and then we're going to be doing a Never Have I Ever game, as you can see, while we get ready. But we don't want to get very like hammered while we're getting ready before the concert, so every time we have done it, we'll probably tell a story of like how it came up, or like whatever. I don't know. I think we should take a shot.
Just to like start?
Just to start it off, yeah. Oh, and then as you guys can tell, Michaela's not here. She should be here in a little bit. Okay, I'm ready.
Are you?
No.
Okay.
Bottoms up.
I couldn't taste it.
It wasn't that bad.
I don't have any chills or anything. I'm upset because I can't taste it. You know how drunk I'm gonna get?
Never have I ever been in trouble by the cops.
No.
Oh my god.
You have?
God.
Never been in trouble with the cops.
Okay, well, the story with that, so I think it was when I was definitely 18. I was gonna sober drive for my friends. We ended up not going to the party that was like happening because it was in a really ghetto area. I was with two guys, and obviously like they smoked. So then we pulled up to a park and they had a bottle. So we go to the park. This guy starts like taking out his like weed and stuff. We see a cop car, and so the guy was like, oh, like let's just like come over here. And so we started going to like where he was leading us, and then I was like, let's just get back into the car, and he's like, no. And I was like, why not? Like, we're not doing anything wrong. And then we started walking up to this house. So as the cops were coming, like they were like kind of following us, we started walking up to this house, and he was like, oh, let's just pretend that our friend lives here. And I was like, well, why don't we just go back into the car, like, you know? And so he's like, no, like they'll just like drive away, whatever. So then the cops like pull up to like the front of the house that we were at, and so they get out of the car, and I was like, oh my gosh, like what the heck's gonna happen? Mind you, we had like, they had a bottle in like the front of the house. There was like a little porch, and so there was like chairs and like stuff like that. And so he had hid the bottle under one of the chairs in front of the house because he didn't want it to get caught with it. And we were underage, so the cops like pulled up in the front of the house, and my friend was like this, like gonna knock on the door, you know? And so the cops come out, and they're like, oh, like, do you know who lives here? And then he was like, yeah, like one of my friends lives here. And so he's like, oh yeah, like what's your friend's name? And I forgot what the name that he said, and he's like, oh, the cop was like, oh, that's weird because my friend lives right there. And we were like, so basically the cop rings the doorbell, and the guy comes out and was like, hey, do you know these kids? And he was like, no. And then he was like, whoa, so like why'd you lie to me? And then my friend was kind of just like and then there was actually two cops, so I was just like standing there not saying anything, and then all of a sudden I hear Jenny, and I was like, oh my god. So then I looked, and it was my godparents, their son. He was like, oh, what are you doing? And I was like, well, I was sober driving for them, like we were gonna go to a party, but then we didn't end up going, so then we came here. And the reason why they were like looking for people was because I guess there was like a person at night like going around and like breaking into people's houses. So obviously 3 freaking kids in the middle of the night like walking around hiding at a park, you know, like it was kind of suspicious. So then they went to go check it out. Yeah, so then they want to go check it out, obviously, and then yeah, so that's how we got caught. And then he was like, you know what, like I'm gonna give you the chance to tell your parents yourself, or I'm gonna tell them. And then he was like, yeah, so you go home and then leave these boys here, like they can find their own ride home. And I was like, alright. So then basically I just went home after that. So I didn't necessarily get in trouble, but like I've had an interaction with the cops before, and that was it. So never have ever locked my keys inside my car.
I've never either. I've never done it.
Oh shoot.
My mom has.
Really?
But like I've never
I've been with people who've done it like multiple times.
I had an ex-boyfriend who almost did, and he was like praying to God he didn't, because he knew I was gonna get so upset if he did. Really? We were like out somewhere, I can't remember where we were, and I was already ready to go home, and he was like, okay, let's go, like, and we were finally to his car, and then he realizes he locked his keys in his car, and I was like, are you kidding me? And then he's like looking at me like, I know, I'm sorry. Well, his car didn't have automatic locks. Like, they were locks where he had to lock every single one. Thank God he didn't lock one of the ones from the back. So it was unlocked, so he was able to get into his car.
Never have I ever gotten a tattoo that I've regretted.
No.
I've never.
No.
I don't regret.
Actually, I only have 2 on my body. So the one on my back is for my grandma, so I definitely don't regret that one. The one on my shoulder, I was going through a really, like, difficult time in my life, the beginning of this year. So I decided to get it, just, like, as a symbol to remind me of, like, what I went through and what I can still go through.
Never have I ever given a stranger a fake number.
No.
Me neither. I always say really?
I'm like, no.
Yeah, I've never done that. I just don't think about it that quickly. Like, I can't think about, like, a number on the spot. So, like, I can't really give anyone, like, a fake number. Never have I ever ate ass.
Definitely not.
Definitely not. That one's for you know who you are. Never have I ever had 2 boyfriends or girlfriends at once.
Nope.
Never.
I've never cheated either. Except that's one of the questions.
Yeah, that's one of the questions that I've never cheated.
Never.
I've been cheated on.
Correct.
Thank you very much. Shout out.
By at least a few
Exes.
of my exes.
Shout out to
So shout out to y'all
Fuck
for
y'all.
making me poppin' now.
For real. Oh. Hey. That's my boo. Never have I ever stole.
Yeah.
Damn it! I've been wanting to get one that, like, I
That you
couldn't
by
and you
yourself?
wanted.
Or that I would? No. Yeah, I have. When I was younger in high school. But it was like small little petty stuff.
Yeah, I was like
it
really
was-
tiny. No, I was small. Like, I stole like a lip gloss from a Rite Aid one time. Like, I was really, really small.
Yeah.
And I haven't
like,
done it since.
It was, yeah. It was like when I was younger.
Hello. What's up?
I just locked out. I'm on my way to my car, and I'll be there.
Okay, your cousin's not here yet.
I just talked to her.
What did she say? Okay, I told her that I didn't get a chaser for you guys, so she said that she was gonna get one.
Perfect.
Okay. Well, we're filming, so
Okay, my bad.
Okay, my bad.
I know.
Click.
You're so funny.
Okay, ready?
Okay, I got the chills.
That one I tasted.
Oh!
Okay.
Aw, he's so cute.
Does he have a brother?
Yes. Why does everyone ask that?
Because we all single around here.
Dang it. I don't know when it stopped recording, guys. I'm so sorry. Alright, well, the next one's never have I ever dated a guy from out of town, so.
Some of my best relationships were from guys out of town.
Yeah, because
There
fuck
you go.
LB. The guy that I'm dating now, he's from out of town, and by far my best relationship. So,
My current person that I'm like
Talking to?
involved with, I guess you can say,
yeah.
is out of town. On and off. But my ex was out of town. The ex before that was out of town.
Oh. Never have I ever pretended to love someone.
No.
Never.
Somebody probably pretended to love me.
Oh yeah.
I'll tell you that.
Definitely. Never have I ever had sex in a public place. And you know what? I'm a virgin, so next question. Never have I ever gotten a ticket.
I have it.
My speeding ticket was like $300, and I remember it clearly because it was my first Baskin Robbins paycheck. Yeah, that's where it went.
Here, you got paid. That's your ticket.
Yeah, that's exactly where it went.
That's hella funny.
First time I ever got paid, I had to go to a speeding ticket. I was going to cosmetology school in Merced, and I was on my way over there. My dad called me when I was getting ready for school, and he was like, oh, like, have a good day, like, be safe, like, don't speed.
I just realized I stuff through my hair.
He didn't tell me why. What did Jenny do? The freaking opposite, of course. So I was speeding, and then I got pulled over. Right after I got pulled over, I called my dad, and I I was like, Dad. And he goes, you got pulled over, didn't you? And I said, yep. And then he was like, aye, Jenny, like I told you. Dude, I don't know what I'm gonna do with my face. Never have ever went skinny dipping.
I have not.
I've never went skinny dipping before. That's a lot.
Never have I ever caught my ex cheating.
Fuck.
Hear it.
Cheers.
I've never you literally caught him cheating, like he was there with a girl? Or like text messages?
Text messages.
Oh.
Okay, so I was working very late. Oh shit.
That's what we're doing right now, yeah.
Is it on right now?
Yeah?
Oh.
Do you want to be in it?
I'm always like, I want to make YouTube videos. And I'm like, when you're like, you want to be in it?
I know!
You guys still doing your question?
I finished mine.
No, you didn't finish your story.
Fuck.
About like catching your ex cheating on you or whatever.
Oh shit, I
yeah.
have one of those.
You've caught your ex cheating before? You have to take a shot.
Okay.
You said, oh, okay.
Okay, so my story. So I was working at a factory place, and he had called me and was like, hey, like, is it cool if I hang out with this girl? And I was like, no, because I've never heard of like the girl that he was saying. I'm not gonna name any names, but I've never heard her in like the 2 years that we were dating. So I was like, no, like I don't feel comfortable with you like hanging out like with her by yourself. Like maybe if you were with like a group of people. And he was like, oh, okay, like I totally respect that. And I was like, okay. Later on, he sends me a Snapchat that he was at the bar where they were gonna like meet up at. And I was like, he sent me a snap saying like, oh, like I'm here with my boss or whatever. And I was like, oh, that's the place where you told me that you were gonna meet up with this girl. So then when I got home, it was like 2 a.m., like 3 a.m. or something, that I was getting off of work. So then I'm not the type of person to go through people's text messages. But I just had like a really strong feeling that this guy like really like went and met up with this girl. So then I literally had to go through his phone. He was literally like passed out, and I was like, bro, like the whole room smelled like alcohol. So then I went through his phone, didn't find anything. But you know how like on Snapchat, like if you save the messages, you can go back and like look at them. But like you can delete the conversation. But like if you search the name and like you saved them, like they'll still be there. Yeah. That's what happened, and I searched her name, and guess whose messages were right there? Hers. They ended up meeting up and stuff, and I like woke him up, and I was like, hey yo, like what the hell? So your story?
So my story was that I was on and off with someone for like 5 years. We were like on a break, and then he was like trying to get back with me or whatever, and he was trying to like make things better. Well, he was like, okay, well, when I get back, I'm gonna go to Mexico, and when I get back, we talk about it further. Well, a girl that I came across on Twitter was tweeting about her boyfriend was gonna go to Mexico. It was a little fishy, but she was a little bit younger than me. Right. So I was like, okay, there's no way, because I'm already young as it is. So then, she tweeted a little bit later, and she tweeted at him directly.
Oh.
And said, bring me back candy from Mexico. And he was already in Mexico at this point. I texted him and was like, I hope you're having a great time in Mexico. At 6 a.m. on the day he got back, he texted me and was like, thanks for like wishing me like having fun in Mexico. Like I'm back and like I can't wait to see you and blah 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 blah. And I texted him back and I was like, why don't you text your girlfriend that? And then he was like, what do you mean? And like I texted him the screenshots and he's like, I don't even follow her, and like they're like this big thing, like all this stuff. And then I found out he was cheating on me because he like confessed it.
Okay.
He like confessed it and everything, and point is, men ain't shit, so it doesn't really matter.
So introduce yourself.
So I'm Michaela, Chuck's cousin, her boyfriend.
Hey.
Cousin, her boyfriend's cousin. Like her boyfriend. So with mine, we had, I don't know, got in a fight. Mind you, my dad lives like down the street from him, kinda. So so I stayed the night over there. So whatever. So then the next morning, I had work, and I was like, before I go to work, I had this ugly feeling that someone's over there.
Oh.
And then I go, sure enough, there's this girl there. So his room is like, you know how it's a garage, and then you turn it into a room and blah, blah, blah.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, so he was in there, so I was like, boom, 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 pounding on the door. So he opened it, he thought it was his sister, and then he was in his chonies, she was naked.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow, you really go.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. So I put my foot between the door because he tried to close it on me. And I don't know, I just got this strength and I just like pushed it open. And then yep, she was right there. And then like I just like socked him in the mouth. And then like he like tried to push me out and I slapped him in the face.
Oh, fuck.
And then he tried to have her like fight me, but she was like, no, no, no. I was like, I gotta go, but I'm not leaving because I have to go because I got work.
She's like, I'm not going because I want to. I'm going because I gotta go to work.
Yeah, because I got to. I was like hella sad at work. I was like, he's a bad girl.
Oh, hell.
And we were together for like 6 years.
Shut up.
Never have I ever hit a car and left without leaving a note.
I've never.
I've never done it either.
I'm a good ass driver.
I've gotten into 2 accidents, but I've never did a hit and run, ever. Never have I ever been in a physical fight.
No.
I've never. You have, then you gotta take that shot.
Do you like Patron?
I think I'm gonna drink that one.
Okay, go on, I'll get it.
Is it still
Right
recording?
in it. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I just forgot my contour palette, that's it.
Damn, that's excellent. I can read you the ones that we already did.
Contour palette?
Hell no. I
You
have
don't?
this.
How'd you guys meet? Which is
Oh yeah, we met. We worked together at Baskin Robbins. We but
it
in
smells so good.
the other
Taste it?
video.
I can't taste, so it's really bad. It's supposed to taste good, you know that, right? Because it smells like chocolate.
I know it smells like chocolate, but I've never tasted it. Yeah, so we met at Baskin Robbins, and then she quit like a day after, and then I used to do her nails. Now I do her lashes.
one day you do my lashes.
I'm down. Let's do it.
Okay. Wait, don't you like hella far?
Just like an hour.
Just like an hour. Yeah. I live in Los Banos, but I work in Merced.
That won't be happening for a while.
Why does it do that?
Because like, why would it record for a million years?
We're not on the camera for a million years.
Exactly. So it stops recording after a certain time.
That's like, never mind.
Okay, well, I'm gonna ask you the other questions that we've answered so you can catch up. Have you ever sent a nude?
What?
I don't think I'd like. I don't know.
Yeah, me either.
Fucking liar.
Never ever have I stole. Which one do you have?
The Cover FX one.
And it has everything in it?
It has a contour thing and then a highlight and blush in it too.
I got from BoxyCharm, Too Faced, the Too Faced palette.
Oh, yeah.
Bomb. And it smells good, but I've never ate it.
Yeah, but you're fucking weird.
It's supposed to taste good.
Weird for that one.
Oh.
Never have I ever had sex in a public place.
Like public, like how? This
We're
is
both
bad.
virgins, so.
You're a fucking liar. No, really though? You're fucking lying.
She's like,
Really?
for real? I'm gonna spray this, but I don't want to spray any out.
Best trophy stars?
Yeah.
Is you good?
I thought this was my Sprite.
Do you have any tattoos?
Yeah.
Never have I ever gotten any. Never at. Oh, fuck. I can't read.
What do you have tattoos?
Yeah,
What do you have?
I have 9. I have 9 tattoos.
I only have one,
Well,
and that's
it's
because
not
I
lit
was
if
mad at my mom.
Jenny. Jenny, there's not lit if I switch spots with you.
Okay, hold on. I need to change the battery on this because it's gonna die.
This one?
Yeah.
Dang, you got 2 batteries?
Yeah. Never have I ever dated a guy from out of town.
No.
Really?
Mhm.
Wow.
That's whack. That's different.
I'm dating your cousin.
That's different.
Never have I ever locked my keys inside my car.
All the time. I gotta call Rosa roadside assistance like all the time. I'm like,
Oh,
thank God I got
hell
roadside assistance. I don't know why, but every time I like get out of my car, like I manually do it. Like I don't like close the door and then click the button.
Yeah.
Like I'm just like, and then I look and then my keys are in there. I'm like,
Oh hell no.
yeah, it's like that.
Oh shit.
You guys, I'm gonna make a YouTube channel.
Do it.
I want to.
Do it.
Dude, once Chuck posted you for YouTube, I was like, watch. I'm always on YouTube. And I was like, oh,
Literally, that's my shit. Like, I've been watching YouTube since like.
What do you think about the Ace family? Everything that's going on.
Ooh.
That's crazy. I'm like, I believe it, but I don't believe it.
Okay,
I don't
honestly,
know.
like I loved them at first, but after the proposal video, like where he like jumped out of the plane and everything, I feel like their head got way too big.
Yeah.
And like they just started acting like hella different. So then I stopped watching them as much. And I literally don't know, because I know that guy posted his video on it and like I was like, oh shit. But then
Drama alert?
yeah, drama alert. He was like, oh no, like that didn't happen, like this happened. So then I was like, oh shit.
Where he's like, oh yeah, I said 500K, but then I said I was kidding.
Yeah, and he did, that guy Cole didn't include that in that.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, honestly, I don't know.
Yeah.
But like I feel like there was always like something where like, oh yeah, like Austin did do this, but like it was never really said like this much.
I really don't like Austin though. I think Catherine's like more genuine and kind.
No, yeah,
and, like,
definitely.
yeah, but Austin, I'm like, you're hella fake, dude.
Aww. That's Chuck's laugh.
Chuck hasn't been on your YouTube, has he?
No, he hasn't. He's gonna
You
be.
guys meet Chuck today.
I know. Earlier I was like, oh yeah, the relationship I'm in now, and I was like, oh my god, that's weird to say. Like,
Wait, so you guys are together?
yes. He asked me the first of this month.
So cute. Finally.
I know.
I'm like, dude.
I was like, do guys really ask girls, like, because my last relationship, he never really asked me to be his girlfriend, so I was
Oh,
like,
you're,
dude,
like,
does that
assuming,
still
like,
happen?
yeah.
Yeah, we were in Tahoe, and we were on the beach.
Aww.
And yeah, and the sun was setting.
Chuck asked me in the middle of a movie.
What movie?
Fuck, I forgot. The Fallen Angel. Angel Has Fallen.
What?
Yeah, no, I never
I've never heard of that.
It's a good movie. It's an action movie. It's
You're
really
like,
good.
you sure it's called
But like
that?
he asked something like I'll put a picture of it right here somewhere. I don't know, but it's really good.
It's really good.
It was really good.
Watch it, and then you're gonna think of me and Chuck, huh? He asked me on this part of the scene.
For real, I'll put the timestamp right here.
That's cute. He hasn't told me though.
Oh,
He would probably tell me right now.
see what he says.
Oh.
Oh, I was gonna tell you.